We're often asked how much a divorce normally costs. People come to us after hearing stories, both from their friends and from the press, of divorce costs spiralling as couples wade through lengthy court battles. The problem is that the divorce process is actually split into two distinct parts: the actual divorce and the financial settlement. In England and Wales, the courts charge a court fee to issue the divorce petition, and this is the start of the divorce process. If you choose to use a solicitor, their costs will be on top of this. Some firms offer a fixed fee divorce, but this is only really an option if your divorce is relatively simple. You don't have to use a solicitor. Many people choose to complete the forms themselves, but it's important to ensure that you fill the forms in correctly or they'll be sent back to you. Coming to an agreement about how the finances should be split on divorce is often the most expensive and time-consuming part of any divorce. As part of the financial settlement, both you and your spouse must fully disclose your finances. This involves you both completing a Form E containing all of your financial information with evidence attached, and then exchanging this form with your spouse's form on a pre-agreed date. Again, it is possible to do this without a solicitor, but not filling in the form correctly or omitting to answer questions can result in delays, questions, and increased costs. Some people also try to hide their assets and not fully disclose their finances to their spouse. This is where costs can also increase. If your spouse is dishonest on one aspect of your finances, you may find it difficult to trust anything else they've said. This can also result in further rising costs, as negotiations can take longer once the trust has been broken. After this full and frank disclosure, negotiations can then take place as to what your settlement may look like. It's useful to obtain legal advice because it can help you to understand what you may be able to expect from your settlement and how a court may decide your settlement, so time is not wasted and costs are not increased by unrealistic expectations from either side. It's important to then get a court order stating the details of your financial settlement. Neglecting to do this can result in claims being made by your spouse many years down the line. If you can't resolve your financial settlement through other methods such as mediation or collaborative law, then you may end up having to go to court, which can result in costs significantly increasing. The cost of your divorce will mainly depend upon the complexity of your assets and whether or not your spouse provides full disclosure of their financial situation at the outset. Non-disclosure through dishonesty or mistakes can result in more lengthy negotiations and may even end in expensive court battles.